everybody. I'm Maya.
I'm Felix Rodriguez.
And we're the Sounds.
And you're watching SesioneS of Season. all comes natural when you write music. You don't really think about what you're gonna do. Everyone was on the same picture. You know, when I write music, we just felt like, you know, I think this is gonna lead to something more electronic, and it did. But we still have, you know, guitar-driven songs as well. But overall, it's a more dancey electronic vibe into it. So it's just a natural, you know, progress.
I think it's really dangerous when a band try to have a plan or a marketing plan.
You can't do it.
You know, that's not music.
You
know?
write for what you have inside you, not for, you know, what's gonna work in the world or whatever. You write for yourself, and if you write for yourself, it's gonna translate to something honest, and I think the fans can appreciate that.
Yeah.
And we also produced this by ourselves. We didn't want to have anyone else involved to interfere. We felt like we know exactly what to do in the studio, and we did it in our own studio, just having fun, don't overthinking stuff.
The title track, Something to Die For, we actually did try out a producer in Los Angeles last spring. And when we came back home and we realized that our demo sounded much better than what he did. So I think that was like a little bit of a wake-up call when we got that back, the song back, and we're like, dude, it doesn't sound great at all. I think we can do this on our own. And yeah, so we did.
Smile on my face. I'm dressed to sight, make up for lost time. I'm meeting him at London's Dorchester Hotel tonight. You won't take advantage of him, and you know where to go. As long as you bring your Bible, you're secure. And we pray, bless our heart, returning to abnormal life. You fall down onto your knees. A stranger, captured violence, it's almost done. A touch, but you're feeling alone. The addiction will never be lost, and down so fragile inside. Today still lasts, but not the right one. I'm looking at a picture of someone he had become. You want to get advantage of him, they know where to go. As long as you bring your Bible, you're secure. When we pray, bless our hearts, returning to a normal life. You fall down onto your knees. Stranger, captured violence, it's almost done. Touch, but you're feeling alone. The addiction will never be gone.
For us, it's always been very important to have people around us that are equally as passionate about music as we are. And sometimes if you end up on a really big major label, there might be one guy in that company that likes you, but you never know. In 2 months, he might be working on some different company, and all of a sudden you're lost into this big corporate thing. So for us, it was really important to have, we started our own label, and we're licensing our album to the different labels around the world that we feel fit our band the best, and that's what we've been doing for the last 2 records now.
We never had like a big label that's been forcing our music out to the people. We want people to discover our music, from people who likes music, and not just people that might be forced to some new band that's hot for the moment.
Like if we don't have a hit on the next record, it doesn't mean that we can't tour anymore. Wherever we go, we can still play fairly big venues without even having any support from radio or anything. And that comes from just touring and being interactive with your audience and make them feel incorporated into our music too. So I think that's the only way and the best way to do it, absolutely.
down and close. Imagine all of those hundreds of dreams taking place around you. It hurts so bad, just like I knew that it would. But I'd do it again. I'd do it again if I could. But I'd do it again. I'd do it again if I could. I'd do it again. I'd do it again. I'd do it again. I'd do it again if I could.
I'd say the music scene in Sweden is pretty broad. You know, we have everything from great rock band to electro, electronic, synth band, you know, metal band. We have a lot of metal bands in Sweden. Everything that are pretty successful outside of our country. Why? I don't know.
When we grew up, there was like ABBA, Europe, Roxette, and Ace of Base. You saw all these other bands from a small town in Sweden, and they can actually make it somewhere or all over the world. And I think that is really important for young kids when you grow up. That you can look up to someone and say, "Hey, man, if they can do it, I can do it too." It's not impossible.
Yeah.
I think in general, we're supporting kids to play music, not just listen to music and watch TV, actually play it themselves. And that might be a reason to why a lot of kids later pick up electric guitars or they start to play in a band and stuff like that. I don't know.
I think it's many reasons. It's, you know, cold and boring. You just want to get out of there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You will